Hey guys, welcome back to Coffee with Runner Girl. For those of you who are new here, my name is Sienna Palke. I'm also known as Runner Girl. I ran at UCLA and Texas A&M. I'm a retired athlete now, but let's get started today. So just real quick, sign of the cross, Father, Son, Holy Spirit. Today I wanted to talk about something called the rule of thirds. So this is gonna be a quick video. But I feel like this is something that I first heard about when I was running at Texas A&M. My coach told us about this one time, and it really put a lot of things in perspective for me regarding my training and regarding like my races and how I was feeling. So, why is my computer tweaking out? Anyways, the rule of thirds is basically you're supposed to feel good. So when you're chasing a dream or when you're training for a race, turning that back to runners, when you're training during the season, about a third of the time during workouts, during runs, a third of your days running, you're supposed to feel good. A third of your days, you're going to feel okay, just kind of meh. And then a third of the days, you're going to feel crappy, just straight up like not a good day. Not a good race, not a good run, not a good workout. You're supposed to feel bad. So a third you're supposed to feel good, a third you're supposed to feel meh, and a third you're supposed to feel straight up bad. You're not supposed to feel good all the time. So 2/3 of the time you're either gonna be feeling bad or meh. Right? Think about that. And the idea behind this is that if you feel good too much of the time, it means that you're not working hard enough, right? Like you're not pushing yourself enough. Like you can be doing more. If you feel bad all the time, like if you feel bad all the time, it means that you're likely pushing yourself too hard. You're too fatigued. You're burnt out. You're not giving yourself the proper recovery. So when chasing a dream, to be successful in the long run, you should feel good a third of the time, you should feel okay a third of the time, and you should feel bad a third of the time, straight up bad. So when you have a bad workout, honey, that means you're on your way to achieve those goals that you set at the beginning of the season. When you have a bad race, that just falls into your 1/3 of bad races, right? So I challenge all of y'all who are watching this video to go look back at how your last season went, right? We're just wrapping up right now, cross-country season, moving into indoor track and outdoor track. So I challenge y'all to go look at your cross-country season and evaluate it, take some notes, think back, like, how did I feel during most of the season? Like, did my training fall into this rule of thirds? Or did I feel too good? If you felt too good, maybe you need to reevaluate and say, okay, I need to push myself a little harder. Let me set some new goals for myself, some new training goals. Maybe I cross-train more. Maybe I have new time goals for my workouts. If you felt bad all the time, well, how am I going to change my recovery days? How am I going to give myself more recovery days, right? How am I going to change my diet, right? Maybe I wasn't fueling enough. Maybe mentally I'm burnt out. How can I fix that during this time before we transition into track? So I want y'all to go back and I want y'all to reevaluate your last season or whatever your last time running was, or even if you're just running right now, just for fun, you're not training for anything, you're just running. I want y'all to reevaluate it because you're supposed to be having bad days. If you're not having bad days, that's a problem, right? So when you have a bad workout, don't be so hard on yourself. It's all a part of the plan. And I know that's cliche. It's all a part of the process. And my coach at A&M used to hate saying that because he's like, it's so cliche, but it's true. It's all a part of it. You're supposed to have bad days. You're supposed to have bad workouts. You're supposed to have bad races. But the issue is when they're all bad races, when they're all bad days, all bad workouts. So go back and reevaluate. Wanted to share that idea with you. It's a good thing to reflect on and see how you can carry that into your next season, especially mentally. Mentally, learning about the rule of thirds for me took a lot of pressure off myself because I used to beat myself up over those bad workouts. Like, I did not let myself, I didn't allow myself to have any bad workouts. If I had one bad workout, even as a collegiate athlete, you're supposed to be wise and know what you're doing. If I had one bad workout, I was like, what is wrong with me? Like, I'm gonna have a terrible season. I'm going off the rails. This is bad. This is bad. What do I do to fix it? I'd get all mentally worked up, and then that wouldn't help me later on in life. So think about this. It's important. Have a good day. Bye, guys.